All right, I'm Black Dragon. This is Black Dragon Biker TV. And as always, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is in the world you happen to be. All right, let's get after it. So, recently got a call from a riding club dude. And his riding club was surrounded by the one percenters. Of course, told they weren't right, their patches weren't right. And so now he's got an issue. I'm sure a sit down is coming. And pretty abrupt talking to. You know how those things go. So the question was, man, what did we do wrong? We're a riding club. Why are they even messing with us? And yeah, uh, yeah. So by MC protocol of the old days, perhaps they shouldn't be. Perhaps they shouldn't be messing with you at all. Because, you're a riding club, not an MC. And as a riding club, theoretically, you're not involved in anything that they do. They're not involved in anything that you do. You're a much lower level of spectrum, just you and a bunch of guys just trying to get together and have fun. Unfortunately, times have changed. So the rules on that kind of stuff have changed. And that's going to affect you. It's just what it is. So let's talk about it and a few of the reasons that you're experiencing some of the things you're experiencing. So first of all, riding club theoretically is more informal than an MC. Doesn't have all of the requirements or expectations of brotherhood and that sort of thing. But frankly, so many riding clubs, say starting about maybe 15, 18 years ago, somewhere around the mid 2000s or so, early 2000s, we saw a lot of these kind of movies and things coming out, and people started really getting involved in motorcycling and clubs again. And we saw a lot of the 1% nations start to put some heavy rules down on traditional family clubs, 99 percenters, that we've made that, we kind of coined that terminology, 99 percenters, traditional clubs, family clubs, race clubs, anybody that would have an MC on their back. A lot of rules started coming out. A lot of stuff many of us weren't expecting. And a lot of guys that would have just had MCs turned them into RCs. For those guys, starting an RC was easier, better. You didn't have to go through the 1% or coalition or COC bullshit. Nobody was even really looking at you. You could start your RC and move the way you wanted with nobody messing with you in the background. But what happened was those clubs, though claiming to be RCs, well, they really started acting a whole lot like MCs. And the way they were comprised, the way they were set up, their back patches. Some started off with the original one-piece back patch that you might have seen back in the 30s during the, or even the 20s, during the AMA and all that kind of stuff. Some started with that. But soon, you started seeing them in three-piece patch setups with road captains, sergeant at arms, business managers, treasurers, presidents, vice presidents, the whole 9 yards. And it got to be that now they were even hanging out with the motorcycle clubs on the set. So much so that when it came time for trophy counts and stuff like that, your big ass RC club was standing there next to everybody. Yeah, everybody else wanted to be counted, wanted to be part of the mix. And also, they would get into the kind of trouble that clubs would get into that were on the MC set for this reason or that. And what you found was you could almost not tell the difference between an RC and an MC. And that's when the big brothers turned their jaundiced eyes toward those guys and said, hey, you better not go in that street. Come on here. Sorry about that. When they turned their jaundiced eyes toward the RCs and said, oh, we believe that you guys no longer get that pass. We believe that you guys are just as MC as MCs. Or maybe you should be an RC before you become an MC. But what you're going to have to do, since you comprise yourself so much like MCs, is you're going to have to go through everything that MCs go through in order to get blessed. And that's really just basically what happened to them. That's what's going on with RCs. So, depending on where you are, no longer is it this pass that you're going to be trusted to do whatever the hell you want to do. And nobody's looking. They are looking. They're looking hard. And they're holding you to the same standard that they're holding MCs to. Which is why I think all clubs should just try to be MCs. I think the RC thing is a kind of a blast from the past. Not really relevant like it used to be, especially if you got to do everything that an MC does. So what do you got to do? You're going to have to maybe have a specific number of people. Maybe the number's 5. You're going to have bylaws and charters in order. You're going to have your colors put together. You're going to have to go sit down with the 1%er or their designate, like the COC, and work that shit out, man. No longer should anybody think that they'll be able to put on a back patch and roll on motorcycles. Even if you're, a bunch of Masonic guys or even fraternity, and you don't even have the word MC on your back. You just have some colors. Psi, Butterscotch, Tree, Omega. But you're on motorcycles and you're rolling in a pack, swarmed up 2x2, looking like a effing MC. You're gonna get, somebody's gonna holler at you. They're gonna be like, hey, baby, what it is you think you're doing? And you need to get on over here and have a talk. You're gonna be informed. You're gonna be apprised of what the rules are and what you can and can't do. And it's going to be a 1% outfit or a tough 99 or a combination. And they are the ones that have been doing this first. So they believe it's their shit. And they're going to monitor their shit. And they're going to make things go down the way they want to. I remember when BD walked the wood path, he scared people and the female joggers. Yeah, I'll be going back to the wood path soon as I get my wind back. So yeah, these are back to my walking videos, and they're kind of fun to do. Been having some diabetes complications, bad ones. So I have to get back in shape if I want to have a a longer life. So we are definitely doing what you got to do to be around and keep your feet and toes and stuff like that. So back out here we are. So yeah, so some of the things that you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to figure out um, what your patches are supposed to look like, what you'll be allowed to wear, uh, the kind of things you'll be allowed to do on the set. Will you be able to have a clubhouse? Will you be able to make money off the set? All these kinds of things that are decided by if you want to be in a motorcycle club, you got to do the same things. Especially if your RC, for whatever reason, decides that it wants to dabble on the motorcycle club set, man. That's there are rules to being out here and dabbling with us that we all follow. And we've seen a lot of it. Like motorcycle ministries, they used to get a pass, long as you were a motorcycle ministry. And then we start seeing them doing not necessarily evangelizing, but getting high in the strip club next to Club Brothers and bringing shit to the set and problems and issues and fighting and stuff. Oh, bro, your pass is revoked. You get to go through everything like the rest of us. We've seen it with motor sports clubs and fraternities and all kind of people that want to pack up and ride like MCs and participate on the MC set and enjoy the MC culture, but not want to follow the MC rules. So all those guys are being straightened out, man. And this is what you see as a result. So I just wanted to go through that with you guys. I see some of y'all are talking to me, so I got to take off the cool sunglasses and put these damn things on, which just happened to me, by the way, from my diabetes complication. And they said my eyes will clear up as soon as my A1C goes down. We all want you around for decades longer, so handle your business. Amen. I will do that. Hello, BD. I guess you went back to the root of things before becoming a big shot Hollywood Studios production dude. LOL, back to the old stroll and talk, staying healthy. Good on you. I appreciate that, North American Audit. Get skinny. Yeah, oh, you guys see, huh? I want BD sunglasses. I love them. I appreciate that. I remember when you fell out in the woods. Damn, always somebody. Hey, Seuss, always somebody, man. I did fall out in the woods once. Yeah, we ain't falling out now, man. But health is a thing, bro. And if you've ever not been able to have some good health, if you ever had a patch of bad health, you understand there was a time somebody saw it. There was a time I couldn't walk 2 miles or 3 or even 1. And when that happens, you think you'll never be able to do it again. And man, you get blessed when all of a sudden you find out that you can walk with your doggies. Oh, my selfie stick is doing its own thing here. Let's see if we can get it back right. Whoa, there we go. I guess I'm going to have to order another one of these. They only last about a year. These gimbals, they're so cool though, because there's no shaking or anything, but the damn thing only lasts about a year. Anyway, that's it for me tonight. Now that my selfie stick is going all over the place, that's it. But I want to thank you all for tuning in. I'll be on Insane Throttle show. Insane Throttle about 2 hours from now, maybe 9 o'clock Eastern, Central. 9 o'clock Eastern, 8 o'clock Central. We'll be talking about some things over there. I think He wants to talk about Big Cell tonight. So we'll do that. Anyway, yeah, if you're in a riding club, just be ready, man. If you're trying to start a new riding club, maybe you should start an MC. Because riding clubs have to go through the same thing everybody else does these days. And that's just the long and the short of it. You're going to have to do everything everybody else does, from get a blessing to every damn thing else. You may even be forced to be a support riding club. Whatever the hell that is, that's what the new one percenters are coming up with. Everybody's got to put a support patch on. Now, you don't have to do that. You have to negotiate sometimes. And in all things, be a man or a woman. Capiche? I'm Black Dragon. That's my 2 cents. Love to see your 2 cents down in the comments, comments section below. Thanks for tuning in, and get skinny. Hey man, really, get skinny. For me, I start to lose it up here first. That's why I don't show you guys down here yet. I just show up here. But you guys know why I'm trying to get rid of the stomach, right? I think I said it the other day. So I can see my penis again. You know what I mean? I've lost sight of it. Hey, you still down there? Yeah, we're getting it back though. We're getting it back. Thanks for tuning in.